Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. I am your host Zanovox, you know, the little dog on the rog, whatever that is. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell. Tell your friends they're in the know. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and get on into it. I don't really have anything. I already did all my stuff. No point in forestalling any longer. Maybe we'll get it in a couple extra hours today. All right, history, silver, run. All right. Where were we? About to go into a cave. That's where we were. We're about to attempt to get through this cave without encountering any bad guys. Any wild encounters, which is going to be probably... Yep, there it is. Already failed. Hey, a Rattata, though. That's good. That'll cut out some of my other problems. So I'll take a Rattata. Don't knock it out. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now we're gonna switch out Pokemon, throw it up to Rocky here, and catch ourselves a Rattata in Union Cave. Which is good. Catching a Rattata in Union means we have access to Ghastlies. We just have to wait until nighttime to get one. Hey! Primrose, welcome. We are currently in Silver, at Union Cave. We miss out on our Lapras, but we catch a Rattata. It's been a little weird. Unlike some of the things we have here. Do anybody want to nickname this Rattata? Would you like to? It's pretty much... It's more likely than not only going to be used for Headbutt. I don't know if our team is very good.
Brain damage.
What?
Brain.
You want to name it Brain Damage?
We're just going to use it for Headbutt.
Alright, the name's been taken. Brain. Brain damage. Fingers crossed we get a Draft-Rig. I feel like I need a DMG and not.
Yeah, DMG. Everyone knows what DMG is.
Yeah. Sent to Bills. Alright. Yeah, if we get a Draft-Rig, that would be pretty cool. Draft-Rig, I didn't realize was as good as it was. Alright, bite! Sent out Onyx? Who the fuck wants an Onyx? Oh, it didn't take it out. I thought it would. It's funny because, like, Onyx doesn't have, like, any real attack. Okay. Double down. Damn, I didn't think it was gonna do that. Hey, welcome back, Arthur. How you doing today? Unfortunately, we don't have the luck of the gods this time around, and we're not getting, we're not gonna go ahead and get ourselves a Lapras, so it is what it is. Better off going for Rap. Rap's gonna be our way to pretty much handle what's his name, the Bayleaf. Or we'll have to use a Peckmon. Currently, my main fighters are too weak to it, so... Oh, okay, hold on. One second. 1 second. Jesus Christ. Yes! 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 Hello? One second, guys. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Luft forgot her keys and decided that beating on the window very loudly was the best way to grab my attention. So, I'm sure everybody's left. The second I don't give you guys any type of attention or entertainment, everybody just disappears. Alright. This guy's a fire breather. So we're gonna switch out to Douglas here. All it's got is Water Gun and Tail Wag. Not very many great options. Let me switch to Rocky. He's seriously upset about them Zubats. Why? I always hate, why do these fire breathers have these things? That's to use another coughing, of course. I guess we'll just go Booger here. I've noticed a lot of high misses so far, so I'm wondering if my my number gives me a pretty decent miss ratio or evasion number. We don't have any berries, so... Yeah, until Wooper really gets its evolution, it's not exactly very strong. When it evolves from Wooper to Quagsire, I think it, like, doubles out its stats. So it's extremely strong. Let's pick it up. Yeah, we're gonna get to our next grind spot here. Jeez. The fact that it does so much damage to Douglas. Alright, so... I don't know what pops up here during the day. Route 33. Let's take a look at what my options are for early game for Route 33. Alright, silver. Rattatas, cool. Spearows during the daytime, which a Spearow would be pretty nice. Ekans is 30% across the board, so that could be bad. No Zubats. 35% chance at a Hoppip, which is not great. I would really hope that we get a Spearow and not a Hoppip. But we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Let me just get healing first. Came through the tunnel, still have plenty of energy. Yup, he's a rock dude. Wow. That definitely almost took me the fuck out right there. Machop, yeah, let's change out. Not Rocky, it'll get completely rocked. I guess Greg will be our best option here. There's no good option for fighting this thing. Yeah, no matter what I throw out, all of it's gonna has some serious problems. I think low kick counts as a fighting move, so it would do a ton of damage to Rocky, even being our strongest. There's no good options here. Not a single good option. I might have to burn 2 potions here. It's a do-or-die situation. Oh my god. That is so damn close. It was literally do-or-die. If it didn't take it out, maybe throw in Thwippy. Thwippy, it doesn't have good defense, so the problem is it would have gotten hit really hard. And I think Thwippy would have died. So I burnt through all of my potions on that one fight. But it survived. Just barely. Just had to risk it for the biscuit. Anything I threw out, I think would have died because it would have had a low kick hit, and then I would have gotten 1 attack, and that's it. far too close for comfort. Alright, yeah, but Thwippy has resistance because it's poison. I'm pretty sure Thwippy is pure... Oh, it is grass poison. No shit. I thought that it was strictly grass. That's why I didn't throw it in. Yeah, that would have been a good option. I mean, it's done. It's taken care of, but... Spearow, please. We're here for the catch before we go for the grind. Spearow, Spearow, Spearow. Sure. I guess Ekans works. Oh, wait a second. If we don't have it here, that means we guarantee a catch on the... We guarantee Route 35 will have the Spearow, because we can go ahead and pick up Kenya. Okay, that's fine. Not having it here means Kenya comes with us later, so that's fine. Listen, I don't have anything else I can hit you with. Please get in the ball. Please dry catch. You're not even a dry catch. You're orange right now. Jeez. Took way longer than it needed to. Born has no poison, but its bite is painful to harmless. I see. Give a nickname to it. We'll call it Danger Nude. Alright, let me look at my team comp real quick. I don't think we have very great team comp. So, currently we've got Greg. Greg's gonna sit in the party for a while. Douglas is not that useful right now, but it will be extremely useful later. You're a cutie. I hate to say it, but not much here. Not much here. So, Booger's gonna have to stay. Rocky is fairly good early, but not great later. I think it falls off after we get through, I think after we get past Morty, I think that's when it starts falling off. Thwippy, phenomenal. Alright, so let's go ahead and deposit Cutie. Douglas and Greg, Booger's gonna need to stay, Rocky can stay, Thwippy can stay. Let's see, brain damage is good. It's mainly a headbutt mon, but we won't need that until later. So I guess Danger Nude can come out. I've never really used an Ekans before, so I don't know how good it is. But I mean, it's an alternate option to deal with the Bayleaf with poison. Alright, so Douglas and Thwippy are both gonna get ground out in the cave. Our first rock throw miss. Better now than at some other time. Yeah, that means it's a lot more accurate in this version. I think we got a decent ID number. It doesn't look like our catches are great for this ID number, but it seems like our statistical chances are better. Man, when Onyx was the big boy in the cave. I wonder how much damage the water gun would actually do. Probably not very... Oh, okay. It's enough. It's enough it'll fight on its own. It's not very much XP, though. It's only 38. So it may not be worth the time and effort to fight Zubats. So let's just run. $48, so roughly about the same. 73 for Geodudes. Alright. Alright, let's switch out Thwippy here. Just go off Wrap. When it's a regular Mon, we'll go off Wrap. Vine Whip should do a lot of, which is good. Not very many Vine Whips, but... Gotta use them partially sparingly. It seems like Silver doesn't have anywhere near as good stuff as Gold does. I think the only thing Silver really has going for it is Skarmory. That's about it. I can't see too much else. Head outside to go and do the regular grinds out here. Switch out to Rocky. Okay, so those are 3 down. Danger Nudes, I don't know if it's going to do too much, so we'll have to have Rocky on standby. just go for Rocky here. Oh, shit, this is... Oh, this synthesis nonsense. I completely forgot about that. We'll just keep leering on it to get its defense to go down, because otherwise it's going to be impossible to do any damage to this thing. Hey, Firo, that would have been nice earlier. Hello, Francisco. Welcome back. How are you today? Yeah, we'll just keep lowering this thing down. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe 5, 6 as low as it'll go. Hop-Ips are not bad if you're just willing to put up with the bullshit that is their synthesis. They're good levels. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. You just got Ark Survival Ascended. I hope that you enjoy it, because you're gonna find it is it's everything about Survival Evolved, but you're gonna see its problems immediately. And if you don't have, like, a strong computer, you are 100% gonna see the problems. That's my main concern, is that it requires a decent computer. Rage would have been really good for that, but I didn't really feel like going for the Rage Lotto. Yeah, see, it's not... The Rage Lotto's not worth it there. Alright, Rocky up front. Rocky's gonna get so many quick levels. I think 18 is probably the highest I'm willing to go here. Magnitude! Haha! There it is! Should be able to deal with all kinds of stuff with Magnitude. And it's got so much power it can put out. What's my favorite thing about Scorched Earth? I'm probably one of the few, but I really like the weather cycles. That's right, it's flying, because it's weird. I really like the weather cycles in Scorched Earth, even though it's very difficult, like heat waves and sandstorms and stuff like that. It really adds a sense of environment to Ark that the original just didn't really have, outside of rain or not rain. Alright, let's go ahead and get everybody healed. Booger's our big guy to go ahead and get up to the top here. He's the #1 Pokemon to grind. We need to get him to minimum level 11, but more likely than not, we'll go for the high end of 16 to 18. The movement's a little bit slower, a little bit smoother. Yeah, the movement is definitely smoother. You're gonna find that the graphics are decently good, even if you set it to absolute, like, minimal graphics, which I think a lot of people end up doing. You'll find it's a lot smoother. But you're gonna have to pretty much start from scratch, which, I mean, you're already starting from scratch, so... There's also a lot of new dinos you're gonna have to get used to. Like, the Gigantoraptor and stuff like that. Booger's level 10, which is fine. Rattata, we'll switch in Rocky for that. Rattatas are formidable opponents this early in the game. And even later in the game, they're still pretty formidable. The water looks brilliant. Yeah, the water definitely does look pretty nice in Ascended. The dinosaurs have a lot of different behavior traits, so... plus the baby dinos that you can just go over and snatch them. That's also a thing. Alright, switch up to Douglas here. Douglas we're going into the cave for. Because Geodudes are an option. Slam! There it is! We should be able to deal with a lot of stuff with Slam if we don't have nonsense like that. The problem is Slam has a high miss. So even if I do end up getting, like... Even if I do end up hitting, like, some of these things, I'm gonna miss enough that it's gonna be painful to deal with. Alright, Whippy, you're up front now. Vine Whip. Hello, Van. Welcome back. Did you get the Abra already? Nope, we're not even at the Abra. We're by the Slowpoke village right now. Just grinding in the cave for things that have weakness in here, like Geodudes. There it is. There it is. There's the imposters. Enchiladas. Big splash. Jesus Christ. I forgot how, like, over-the-top Splash is in comparison. Okay, let's put Danger Nude up front. Maybe I should have it so there's a chance. There's like a 10% chance it'll miss everything. That one did like a 360. That was great. You still got 230 points. I mean, you could have saved up. Could have had the chicken. But I mean, hey, I feel like the other things are a little more interactive, and they don't take anywhere near as long to save up for. Oh, right. I can go with Magnitude because it's super effective. Roughly about the same damage. Okay, and switch out to Rocky again. Magnitude. What's my favorite mission in Genesis Part 2? I hate the missions in Genesis. Missions were my absolute bane of my existence. Can you write that you're going to name the Abra Gamble Man? Alright, if you want to go ahead and, if you want to aim for that, sure. Van. Gamble Man. For Abra. It's funny because if you've been here long enough and you know how it goes and you know my typical routing, you can aim for very particular Pokemon to take over parts of the team. And since I don't have an Ampharos, I'm pretty much stuck with the Abra as my isn't Genesis a Bible book? Yeah, it sure is. Your favorite playlist is Dodo Basketball. I think for both Dodo Basketball and Bulldog basketball, like, I'm not a big fan of either of them. Like, the missions are what made me really hate Genesis. Yeah, you got points and stuff for it, but it was just... It was just not fun doing missions. Learned water gun, phenomenal. Now let's take it into the cave, because they get a water gun now. Is your dog happy with the weather? I mean, I think she's pretty indifferent. She likes the weather when we go. She just likes being outside a lot of the times. The only thing she doesn't like is wet. She's okay with snow. She's okay with hot summer. She's okay with all weathers except for rain. So, and let me tell you why I dislike Genesis here. So, in Genesis Part 1, there is a mission where you have to take down a boss Spino. This Spino, I took one of my Gigas in thinking I would be able to just take a top-tier Giga and slap the Spino. It wrecked it. It just completely tore it apart. Not only that, it slapped it like 3 times and put it into rage mode. Like, near instantly. I got thrown off, I got eaten by my thing, it ate my Giga, like, it was terrible. It was so bad, we had to go forward to Genesis Part 2 to go ahead and get the laser gun, just so we could go ahead and laser gun it down while flying on the skiff. It was the only way for us to go ahead and deal with it. It was horrendous. Yeah, it was really bad. I was not a big fan of it, and since I had to do everything, like, it was just tremendously difficult. It's not worth... The XP is not worth hurting myself and losing HP. If we run out of water guns, then we just grind outside rather than in the cave. The cave is just more cost efficient. Your dog likes to swim. What kind of dog do you have? I don't know if I've asked this before or not. If you run out of scratches, that means it's pretty much over at that point, so... We'll go to 18 for the Toaded Isle, since we're gonna have to go to 20 for Whitney anyway. I mean, 16 is, like, I think either 14 is the cap, and then 16 for what's-his-name. But yeah, 18's I think about as high as I'll go. What's your least favorite map? Good question. I don't really have a map that I like least. I think the island is a good map. Maybe some people really don't like it as much because it's very vanilla, but I think it's a pretty good map. Let's see. As crazy as it seems, I think Fjordor was my least favorite map. Half herder, half Labrador? It's a good combo. Got yourself a good working dog there. Greg's a Krukenal. Wonderful. Alright, Booger. You gotta really get the levels here. We need to get you some peck. Jesus. Ugh. I think it just learned Peck. This Peck is hella strong. What are your rule set? Well, let me go ahead and, it's usually in the description. You should be able to find it there, but mainly, so this is my first Nuzlocke ever. So I went with the most basic of rules that I could. Let me go through where are my rules here. So obviously the one counter first catch rule is there. Mandatory nicknames. For me personally, I write down the locations. Still no I command. Van, if you would like to go ahead and send me the exact things of what I need to do the I command, because I still have to do things like my taxes, and I don't have time to set a lot of that stuff up. Feel free, but I don't have a lot of the time to do stuff like that. So, I'll get to it when I get to it, as I have constantly said before. Let's see. No resetting unless technical problems. A blackout or whiteout has to start from the very beginning. So, for the Nuzlocke Gauntlet, which is what the challenge actually is, the Thanos challenge is just what I call it because, you know, it's called the Gauntlet and you're collecting all the gym badges and stuff like that. The entire mainline series is considered one Nuzlocke. So if I end up failing at any point during the Nuzlocke, I have to start over at the very beginning at Red, which we've already done once, since we failed out at Crystal last time. So, in-game trading is fine. Gift Pokemon count against the captures, stuff like that. And we have the duplicate cause and effect, so obviously if I have the Pokemon, I can't catch a duplicate, and it counts against the evolution. So if I have that Pokemon and the evolution pops up, doesn't count on it. We used to flip a coin if there were chances of obtaining like multiple Pokemon in an area, such as like the Safari Zone. But we haven't had an encounter in something like that in a while, so I kind of just did away with it and just did it one per zone. According to, let's see, locations of catching 2 Pokemon, that's Coin Flip. According to majority of Nuzlocks don't start until you get your Pokeballs, so the initial fight is not considered part. Although there is no shiny clause, we're not doing an exception for shinies. I'll catch shinies because I know the community wants to see them. So, if we encounter a shiny, I'll catch it, but if I already have my capture for that area, it's not going to get used regardless. It's just more for you guys than it is for me. But yeah, that roughly about covers the rule set there. Typical basic Nuzlocke rules. If that makes sense. It is my first Nuzlocke. After all, I just went for the hardest thing possible that I could do. So please let me know if you have any questions. I don't gym cap because I'm not playing a hardcore, so we still have item usage, and I don't over level, I just level what I feel is appropriate. I know that there are some hard gym caps. I'm not gonna go ahead and level my Pokemon up to like level 100 and just stomp my way through the game, because I feel like that really kills the purpose of it. But occasionally you may see me over level like a couple levels here or there. Or if I get like a near almost party wipe and I have no option to other Pokemon, you may see me grind something all the way up to 40 just so I can go ahead and pass through. But mainly, the rules are pretty lax. I'm not too hardcore about it. 18, I think, is roughly where I'm gonna leave my Mon at. I don't think I'll go any higher than 18. Okay, let's switch up for Douglas. We'll head into the cave for that. We're getting everything to roughly 16 to 18. Not for the gym, but before one of the big hurdles of the game, which is the first rival encounter, well, the second rival encounter here. It is probably one of the first big hurdles. You can easily get a wipe at this rival encounter, because his starter is stupid and has the critical hit Razor Leaf on it. So, yeah, chances of getting wiped are pretty high on that. So I try my best to go ahead and overcome that hurdle with levels. Man, it's too bad Slam is such a bad move. Just killed a mother and got a free baby turtle. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, I will say that them doing the whole baby thing for Arc makes it a lot easier. Hey, bro, just hacking some rare candies. Yeah, I don't do that. That's the reason why you see me grind, is because I'm not gonna hack in rare candies. I feel like I get that there are some Nuzlockers who do it because they've been doing Nuzlocks for so long, and they feel like it should go that way, but I feel like hacking in rare candies really really defeats the purpose of doing the Nuzlocke. Like, sure, if anyone could just hack in rare candies, then what's the point of playing the game at all? You take out literally 3/4 of the game if you're just gonna hack in rare candies. Just my opinion. But I grind so that way people actually see what it takes to do it, rather than just knowing that I'm not hacking anything in. You don't see me cheating by grinding when I'm not playing or stuff like that. Everything I do is always going to be in front of you guys, so you know how it's being done. Yeah, 3/4 of the Pokemon is grinding, so, like, it just makes no sense to go ahead and take out the base core mechanic of the actual game. Once we get this thing to 17, it should be more than capable of handling the Bayleaf with Wrap, but we're gonna go ahead and use Booger on the initial. What Booger will do is it'll give us the option to go ahead and peck, lower out the HP, switch out from Peck, and then go into Thwippy, and then Thwippy will just wrap its way, and we'll go Resistance by... We'll take out Growth, because we're not going to use too much for it. We'll beat it by Resistance due to non-efficiency, so we'll just type match it rather than go for the weakness or anything else. I'd rather not lose my bird Pokemon for Fly. Alright, Danger Nude's out here. I don't think Danger Nudes is going to be very effective. I mean, it's a possible option to fight Bayleaf, I guess, because, you know, poison and grass. Alright, yeah, let's go heal real quick. We also only speed up during, like, fights or healing at the Pokemon Center because she talks too damn much. But mainly, we don't really speed through a lot of stuff. I know the grind can be extremely long, but I still don't want to skip it. I just want to go ahead and make it a little more expedient. Yeah, we gotta take advantage of it being daylight right now, too, because Hoppips are abound. And as long as we still have Hoppips, we have some pretty solid, easy XP. I hate how Rocky has just become, like, the go-to when I need to get XP, but I don't want to put too much effort into it, and I don't want my Pokemon to get smacked left and right. How Rocky is just the go-to. We'll just magnitude it. It'll hit 18, but I don't think it's going to get more than 18 by the time we're done. We could probably switch between that and Greg and be perfectly fine. I wish the Hoppips had a higher encounter ratio than they do. It would be pretty nice. We can afford to use Thwippy as our go-to right now. Because it's still at 17. We're just gonna wrap around each other. Like snakes, trying to mate. Ooh, we can't use Thwippy here at all. Ow! Freaking hurt. Put me into the orange, like, immediately. Spearows are no damn joke in this game. Yeah, risk it for the biscuit. Alright, Booger up front. It has Peck, which is great, but, like, it's not like we're encountering a lot of stuff that Peck's gonna be worked perfectly against. Peck on Peck wouldn't be great. Yeah, we'll just go back to Rocky here. Keep doing what it does. And since Peck has 35 uses, it's just so much stronger than Tackle, even though it's not move neutral, and it is considered flying. What film do I recommend watching? Hundreds of Beavers. I just saw it in theaters not that long ago, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I mean, it depends on what kind of film you're looking for. Are you looking for something serious? You looking for something comedic? You want drama? Like, what's your genre of movie that you're interested in? And that'll change my recommendation. What did I say? Hundreds of Beavers. That's what I said. Man, metal's so hard to get with normal rocks. Ah, I can help you. So, river rocks, the ovally round river rocks have a higher chance of getting metal than regular rocks. So my suggestion is go hit some river rocks, and you have a higher chance of getting metal there. Pro tip. It's how I got a lot of my metal really early, was by river rocks. Also, when you're looking for oil, there's this area off on the coastline that, it has a lot of, like, blue coral. You're gonna need to get yourself, if you have a pick, you can go down there and beat that coral, and the coral can pop out oil. You'll see it. They look like blue, spiky coral things. But you can watch. You don't like romance. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. It just, like, really depends on what you feel like watching. I mean, if you want... Yeah, if you want funny, Hundreds of Beavers, I think, is the funniest movie I've seen in years. If you want something scary, there's a movie that I recommend called They. You like sci-fi? Let's see. If you can find it, maybe Foundation. Foundation is sci-fi. Foundation is one of my favorite books ever. Let's see, sci-fi. Let me think about it. There are quite a bit of sci-fi movies out there, but I don't know if you'd be interested in them, is the thing. Do you want, like, high science fiction, like people shooting laser bolts at each other? Or are you, like, more of, hey, let's talk about sci-fi things. Because, I mean, Aliens is peak science fiction. I know a lot of people may not consider it that way, but it is still sci-fi. Let's see. Evolution was decent. Contact is kind of an old one. I don't know if people are interested in that. I like, if you want movies that are all about, like, mystery and stuff like that, mystery and magic, I suggest there are two good movies that I really enjoy. One is called The Prestige, and let me see what the other movie is. There's another movie that's all about magic and stuff. Not Hugh Jackman. What's the other guy? The Illusionist. So The Prestige and The Illusionist, I think are pretty good. Serious or superhero fighting friends, jobs, and war. There's a really good series called Heroes that came out when I was younger. That is a phenomenal show about superheroes and people who develop superpowers. I believe its whole tag phrase was "Save the cheerleader, save the world." Guess we're just water gunning everything now. Because that's all we're down to, is water guns. The only war movie I have watched is Band of Brothers, and that's a series. There's a lot of good war movies out there if you're wanting to go into it. Let's see. Saving Private Ryan is fairly gruesome. Patriot's pretty gruesome. It depends on your tolerance for blood, I suppose. Gods and Generals, I don't know if people are into that, but that's more historical drama than a lot of stuff. Timer isn't working. I completely forgot to put the timer on to begin with. So I'll just have to remind me to add like an hour when we get into it. Once I get off, I'll do the timer calculations and I'll have to add another like hour and 20 minutes. Hey, Lucas, welcome back. How are you doing? Nice to see ya. We could probably go neutral into this thing. I mean, I don't want it to get too hurt, and Spiros hurt a lot more than the average bird. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear it. We're grinding while we still have daylight. Because as long as we have daylight, we have hop-ips. And as long as we have hop-ips, it's easy XP. They're pretty much free real estate. What have you missed? Well, we're currently in silver. So I wouldn't say you've missed too much. We did red and the elite for, I think, 1 or 2 days right next to each other. What do I think the best... think is better? The Bean movies or the series? I have not seen either of them. I don't think I've seen either of them. From what I've seen, I know a little bit more about the movies than I do the series, so I couldn't honestly answer your question. I'd have to go with the movies. Just killed a mom parasaur and got 2 parasaur babies. I'll tell you one thing, the problem with the whole baby system is it does make it easier to get dinos, but then you have to spend all that time raising them, and I would rather just trank out a dino and have it tame up and be usable than have to wait for it to be functional. What are your thoughts on Far Cry? Far Cry's okay. I think it's unusual how they set up the timeline. That, like, the second Far Cry, I think, is the end of the Far Cry timeline, because it takes place in the far-flung future, and all the other Far Cries take place before it. I think it's interesting. I honestly think if I had to choose, like, games, I would probably end up choosing Just Cause over Far Cry. I feel like it's alright, but I also feel like they haven't innovated that game in a very long time, and it shows. They're just re-releasing the exact same thing, just like Assassin's Creed, where it's the exact same game with a new coat of skin. Alright, we'll put Douglas up front. Far Cry takes place in BC. Far Cry Primal? Yeah, so Far Cry Primal, I think, is the earliest of the Far Cries. And then Far Cry 2, I believe, is the last Far Cry in the series. Like, timeline-wise. Watch them then, they're the best comedy. In general, there's the best because of films. Best in the series, but those are the films that are so funny. Good watch. You would recommend Johnny English if you haven't seen those. Yeah, I just, like, it's the same thing with everything else. Very limited amount of times in my day. If I had the capability to just do things on my own schedule and didn't have to constantly worry about other stuff, then I would get so many things done and so many things watched. So many animes we completed, all these movies that I've wanted to watch and get done. But yeah. I'm at least aware of it, that's good, right? I didn't say what's a Mr. Bean. Yeah, John is very good agent. I don't know, I'm not too big on, like, spy films anymore. Like, I like serious spy films, but I don't know if, like, comedy spy films are my thing any longer. I don't know, it's really hard to go ahead and... It's really hard to see spies as a funny thing. When I know a lot of the spying situations that were happening during World War II. Like the lady who was missing a leg, that was one of, like, the biggest spies in Germany. She would go around, like, seducing German officers and then would murder them and ended up capturing a lot of plans. And, like, they put out a wanted thing for her, and then when they couldn't find her, they're like, how the hell do you not find a person who's missing a leg? Far Cry New Dawn takes place 20 years after Far Cry 5. What do you think you can get at the moment? It's quite strong. Honestly, like, my first suggestion for priorities is you need to get yourself two things as soon as you possibly can. You need to get yourself an Argy, an Argentavis, the bird, and you need to get yourself an Ankylosaurus as soon as you can. Those are your big priorities. Like, getting berries is fine and all, but you can always collect berries by hand. If you want any type of berry collector, just get yourself a moss chops. A moss chops, you can, if you build a fence around it, a decent fence area, you can set it to roam, and it'll literally just harvest berries for you. So you can come back, take the berries off of it, use it for what you need. I think moss chops are great early game. Parasaurs are okay. Iguanodons are better. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, so... Where do I want to go on vacation, but I can't go there? Brazil. I would love to go on vacation in Brazil, but I also don't want to get chopped up and murdered. And Brazil is just one of those places where it seems like there's a high rate of crime. Nicaragua, I'd also like to go on vacation. A lot of South American places I'd like to go on vacation. Maybe the Philippines. Philippines would be nice to go on vacation. Thailand would also be a really cool place to go on vacation. Cambodia. I don't know. There's a lot of places I'd be interested in going. I just don't have the time, the money, or, you know, the ability to make sure I'm secure while I'm there. Which mainly is just the money. Let's go ahead and get, if we can get Booger and Danger Noodle to 16, I think we're set. Danger Noodle doesn't need to necessarily be 16, but it would be useful. You'd like to go to the States? Where would you be interested in seeing in the States? Do you have a particular place in mind? Because it's a large country. There's a lot of stuff here. Maybe a city trip or something to go see spots. Yeah, like, when you're saying go see spots, like, how fun is Scorched Earth in your opinion? A 3 out of 10. Scorched Earth is not a fun map to play on. It's a... If you are not used to how the island plays, you are not prepared for Scorched Earth. It is definitely a 3 out of 10 for fun. It's not a fun map. it's a map that introduces you to a lot of new challenges. And if you haven't experienced everything the island has to offer, Scorched Earth is not going to be a fun map for you. But yeah, if you're talking about spots to see, Van, there's a lot. There's a ton, and it really just depends on where you are. If you're talking major cities, yeah, you can go to a lot of the major cities and see stuff there. That's always an option. If you're talking about national monuments and stuff like that, sure, you can see some historical monuments in DC, but you'll be missing out on stuff like the national parks, like Yosemite and Yellowstone and stuff like that. Or the Grand Canyon, which you'll also be missing out on because that's you won't see that in the city. You have to go out to the middle of the country. That's gonna eat your whole day just flying out there. So yeah, it depends on what you're trying to see and where. The country is very large. I tell a lot of people that, like, everybody always wants to see the world, and that's great. But if you live in the States, you have an entire country that is, like, almost as large as Australia to look through. There's so much to see here in the States that you could easily go from one state to the next and find all kinds of stuff. I will say, though, Simone, if you are, at the moment, you're trying to get a PT saddle, good stuff. If you are looking for a challenge and you get used to playing on Scorched Earth, you'll be able to handle pretty much every other map if you can handle Scorched Earth. Hey, I didn't know Danger Noodle could learn Bite. That's useful. That's really useful. Bite's phenomenal move. Go on vacation 5 or 6 months to travel through the States. Yeah, there have been guys on, like, TikTok and such who have talked about their experience. When they come out to the States, they just don't want to leave because there's so much to do and so much to see. And they're just like, I don't want to leave this country. They have such good food, and they have so many things to do, and everyone here is a lot nicer than they make it seem. Yeah. We'll just double bite. Yeah, I think the US is a pretty nice place. You get particular people that are problematic. The States overall are extremely nice places. People are the problem. And I think that's anywhere you go to. Big food too? I guess, I mean, everybody says we have large portions and whatnot, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't know if our portions are large or not. I haven't been anywhere else, so couldn't tell you. We also have a giant, like, we also make so much food. It's ridiculous. We're a very rich country that eats a lot of stuff. But, like, let me tell you, if you're looking for cuisine and you're looking for all kinds of stuff, it's a place. You're not gonna find any place that has the kind of mix-up in food that we do. There are so many different types of food. A couple days ago, you got a griffin, didn't even use a trap for it, and it's level 200 now. Congratulations. Yeah, griffins are a fun thing. Go to the Netherlands, then you need to get a pancake boat. A pancake boat? What the heck is that? One super potion, really all we'll need. 3 repels, not for right now, but for later. An antidote. 2 antidotes. I have almost no money, but that's fine. We're about to go take on the gym anyway. Booger, you're up front and center. Oh, right. It's a boat, and a pancake restaurant one. Maybe a restaurant. Huh. That's interesting. Right, I gotta go get the apricorn dude done. Because I gotta get Team Rocket out of the way. If we can get a Zubat in this cave, I would be much happier with a Zubat than I would anything else. So, here's hoping we catch ourselves a Zubat in here. Please, no Slowpoke. Hell yeah. Alright. Slowpoke, well... Need to get a pancake boat. You know, it's just got a pancake restaurant. Come on. Stop! Ugh. Okay, perfect. We'll just leave it there. Be a perfect place to do our thing here. Alright, Zubat. Wonderful. That cuts out quite a few things that we don't have to worry about anymore. Ultrasonics, give a nickname to Zubat. Let's see. We'll call it Fever. We'll call it Fevery. Thievery. What a gentle and easy to pronounce name. Thievery. Alright, go heal up. Then we'll go slap at this Slowpoke well real quick. Most of this is just going to be back and forth beat sticking for a lot of this. I could use Rocky, but we're going to try and not. I think Douglas would be a good option here. We'll avoid fighting. No point in fighting these wild ones when I'm about to go take Team Rocket, right? But are the state's pancakes all the time so big and fat? I couldn't tell you. I mean, pancakes are pancakes. Just depends on what kind of pancakes you're getting and where you're getting them from. You know, buckwheat pancakes versus a buttermilk pancake are quite different. If there's anything you're gonna find, it's that America loves its carbs. If you do end up coming to America, you're gonna find we love carbs, and there's gonna be a lot of like wheat things and fried stuff and potatoes, and yeah, you'll find all kinds of stuff here. Much meat too. Yep, we do also like our meats. Let me use Mud Slap. Douglas will get Mud Slap. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Mud Slap isn't gonna work on that, so just slam it. About to use Ekans. Mud Slap. Dun, dun, dun. Our rep would be ruined if we listened to you. Slam. About to use Zubat. Nope, no real need to change. We could go for Rocky, but I think it's... I guess let's go for Booger here. Booger's gonna get a massive boost when it goes through the gym anyway, but... we'll just switch up for Rocky, because he's not going to get much XP currently. What do you want? You expect us to stop our work? Magnitude. Done. Broken up 3 years ago, continue our activities underground. Hey, stirring up trouble. Here's my question. Is my Pokemon still poisoned? It's not. Wonderful. Handle yourself like a here. Take this lure ball. We'll talk to this guy. I think he's gonna be like, where's my apprentice? But we gotta go fight this gym leader anyway, so... Alright. Put Booger up front. Yeah, whatever. Heck your bug. Heck. So long. Heck. Heck. Ooh. Didn't instantly take it out. Weeda was a little stronger than I was expecting, my boy. Heck. Heck. And Kakuna. Heck. Heck. Bug and grass, it just had the worst disadvantage possible. Alright, we'll go heal up, take on the gym leader, then take on our rival. We can move through Ilex. More likely than not, we'll probably get ourselves an Oddish while we're in Ilex. Today is Saturday, right? Saturday's Blackthorn, I believe, so nothing we can get there. Alright, Bugsy, it never comes to... Yep, cool. Heck. Peck. 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 Done. You did it. Hive badge. Wow. It's Fury Cutter. Moving along. What Pokemon does our rival bring to the table? I believe one of them is like a Zubat and then like a Haunter or something. Let's see. It's funny because it doesn't even tell you that your rival is coming up for a battle. Oh, there it does. So, Ghastly, Zubat, and Haunter. Dealing with the Ghastly is fairly easy. How do we handle it, though? I think Rock Throw. You need... You named your Giga after your YouTube channel? Oh. I appreciate it. You know, I will say, I think our first Giga, I can't even remember what we ended up naming it. It was, something weird. We'll go with Greg here. I think that'll be our best bet. Charcoal Man cuts down trees. Da-na-na-na-na. Something isn't true. Team Rocket has returned. Whatever, whatever. Yeah, beat my ass. Water gun. About to use Bayleaf. So we're gonna start with Booger. Because without you, you wouldn't have a Giga. Thanks, by the way. Oh. Honestly, like, it's a pretty tough Pokemon to go... Or, Pokemon. It's a pretty tough tame to get when you first get it. I always, like, I tell people it really is a rough tame. It doesn't serve much purpose outside of meat runs and stuff like that, but... Was switched for Thwippy to go ahead and split the XP. And then just wrap it. There it is. Never again will we ever let ourselves get taken out by that thing again. Oh, jeez. It flinched. Okay. Sure, guess we'll switch out for Rocky there. By the way, Survival Ascended, the center is coming out in 2 months. The center was supposed to already come out. The center was supposed to come out before Scorched Earth was. So I don't believe a single thing that they say when they say insert dino's gonna come out or insert map's gonna come out. I don't believe it at all. Should you join an online server? I mean, if you want to play in the online community, I'd say yeah. The one thing about playing online is you'll have a little bit of trouble finding a space to live, so if you fits, you sits kind of philosophy. And the next thing is that when you're new to an online server, you might find people who are willing to go ahead and like, help a little bit. Nobody's gonna just invite you into their tribe. because everyone's afraid of insiding, which is when somebody takes all your dinos and leaves your tribe. So a lot of people are afraid of that. So nobody will really just invite you in, but... yeah, I think why not? Go online, and if you go online and you end up playing it, I'll tell you right now, like... if I'm online and you guys do have Survival Ascendant, I have no issue telling you guys my server. I'm just not going to put it out there in the wild so anybody can find me. But yeah, if you ever feel like playing, no issues. And I happen to be on. You can always join the server that I'm going to. Alright, so we have... everything's almost like... it's interesting that most of these things are, like, ready to roll. It's Ilex during the day, which we're not used to. Usually we see Ilex Forest at night. So what do we have available? So, Caterpies, Metapods... Caterpies and Metapods. Oh no, that's gold. So, Weedles and Kakunas. Zubats at a 5%. Oddishes aren't out until night. Parises are very low until night. So, mainly, Weedles and Kakunas are gonna be our big one here. And I don't think I want a Weedle or a Kakuna, to be frank. Maybe I do. I don't know what they learn this time around. Let me see Beedrill's moveset. So, Beedrill, Twin Needle, Pin Missile. I mean, Twin Needle's decent. Poison Sting. Pre-evolution moves as Harden, Poison Sting, and String Shot. It can learn Cut. And it would, I guess it would be good to have a bug type Twin Needle, but I don't know. I believe they're much better in earlier generations than they are in current gens. Alright, let's just grab what we get. Okay, Weedle for Ilex. Having a bug wouldn't be too bad. We're just not going to encounter very many psychic types. We're gonna call this thing Jehoshaphat. Alright, from here, we'll go ahead and use our repels. We could go back and get ourselves a Ghastly, but I think once we get Fly, that'll be more important. Which map should you play online, Scorched or the Island? I mean, if you're intending to go ahead and keep up with everybody, then I would probably end up going to Scorched. Just to, because that's the kind of the new hotness map. You found it, kid. Won't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks. How can I make... I know. Here, take this. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna learn it, like... I'll tell you, Scorched Earth is gonna be hard to level up on, and the island will be much easier to level up on. Especially if you're playing an online server. Okay, now we're gonna teach cut to our little guy here. Alright, there it is. That's its sole purpose in life, is cut now. It has no other purpose. We gotta go get this headbutt dude. To get access to headbutt if we want to go ahead and get, have a chance at getting a hair across at some point. Hey, Jury Ann, welcome. How are you doing today? Give me a second, the internet on my laptop for some odd reason cut off. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, just kind of navigating our way through this forest real quick. I should have gone for 4. I think 4 would have been the perfect number to get through Ilex with no issues. I don't remember what this lady has for Pokemon, so I guess leaving Danger Noodle up there is still fine. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Poison Bite. Or Poison Sting. Easy. Bulbasaur. Switch to Booger here. Heck it. And then hop it. You know what? We'll keep it on Booger. Okay, but tired. That's okay. Why are you tired? Did you go out and walk somewhere? Do something? Big adventures? Noctowl. There we go. Okay, we're gonna avoid these people if we can. We're gonna go through the grass to avoid him. And voila. Actually, hold on. If we do the rod here... There's no... I don't want to take my chances. So... I guess we'll go ahead and use our... well, do we really need... Do we need it right now? If we go Magikarp, we don't really need a Gyarados. I mean, it was good to have Surf available to us, but we just ended up putting it in a box. I guess we really don't need it. Not right now. Alright. Get our sensor registered here real quick. Couple things we'll go ahead and do. Go to the bike shop. Get our bicycle. Okay, we'll go ahead and move the bike up front because it's our main use item. Put that to select. We're gonna ride this thing pretty much everywhere. How much money do we have? Because that's really the determining factor. 4,000, I think we will eat through everything we own. Did go to the jam session, it was fun. Home late? Ah, gotcha. How was it? How'd you enjoy it? If we go down, we get our coin case here. You know, here's what we'll do. Route 35 doesn't have too many things. It might have something during the daytime that I'm missing, so let's check the routing for daytime. Yeah, we're trying to go ahead and purchase tickets for Brian Regan. Hilarious comedian. So, Abra's, Drowsy's, Drowsy at a 20%, Abra at a 10. Ditto at a 4%, Yanma at a 1%. Let's see, Jigglypuff, Nidoran could work either way. I'm really not a big fan of Nidorans. About the only thing that they are useful for is their double kick. So I think my better bet would be to go ahead and go for the Spearow here and have a backup flyer. We could possibly pull a Poliwag with the old rod, but more likely than not, with an 85% chance, we'll end up pulling a Magikarp. Or we could get the guaranteed Kenya here for flyers. Can you do a guy a favor? Can you take this mail with friend? Yes, you will. Perfect. He snoozes all the time. You'll recognize him right away. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put away our knock towel. At least for now. I can't really see a purpose going back for a Ghastly. I feel like it's gone so far that there's really no point. Going in here is considered our Route 35. Yeah, so this is considered Route 35, so... Yeah, there's a weird tree blocking. I wonder if it's closed. Okay, cool. So... That's Kenya. I don't care about the letter. Kenya's only level 10, but that's fine. Pet, Growl, Leer. Nothing amazing. But Kenya is really nice to have. Cuts out Spearows in the future, so... Yeah, and it does count as our Spearow as having been captured. So, Route 35 is Kenya. 35 is Spearow. We need to get some of these up, but before we do anything with that, we're going into the underground. Oh, wait. Very important. Grab Bill's number. Head into the underground. The first guy we encounter is the dude with some Grimers. Greg is mainly gonna be our statter here right now. Because we need Greg for Rage. Yeah, it's the weekend, so the pharmacy's open. Okay, let me go use the restroom real quick. I've been sitting here holding it. I'll be right back in just like a minute or two, so please stand by, guys. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so as usual, we will be going Totodile. Crocodile Rage will be our way to go. Why is it as soon as I use the restroom or have to step away from my microphone, everybody, like, why do people do that? They come in, and then I say, hey, I gotta take a minute to go relieve myself so I don't piss on the couch, and everyone's like, no, he's gotta go pee? We don't need that. Fuck this channel. Everybody does that. I never understand why. So we can't go buy anything if we're gonna go ahead and get this Abra. Because you guys know it's taking forever to go on an online server. Is it? I mean, it depends on where you're going for your online server. It shouldn't take that long. It's because you have the online servers downloading mods. Yeah, it's mainly you have to because there are now official mods that are that you have to download. So yeah, it'll take a little bit. If you want my personal suggestion, I think there's a good server that I had encountered for Island. Yeah, if you, I'll go ahead and post it, I guess, into the Discord here. One second. Alright. Cool. You're gonna try going on Scorched Earth? You don't have Discord? Tell me how you like Scorched Earth, because I haven't had the chance to transfer into it yet. So take a look at what it is. So I need some game coins. It costs 1,000 for 50. I think we need 200 for Abra, I believe. Yeah, Abra needs 200. The online server has 24 mods. See, that sounds like a very heavily modded server. That doesn't sound like an official server at all. There should only be, I think, 2 mods for an official server right now. Gigantoraptor and some other thing. Hold on, I gotta get rid of one of my Pokemon here. So, first big choice, what do you think is the best Scorched Earth dino? Scorched Earth has a lot of good dinosaurs, and as I keep telling you, there is no such thing as a best dino. There are only dinosaurs that are more useful than others. You know, because if you want to talk about the best dinosaurs for survival, you're gonna be going with the water camel, which is a garbage dinosaur. But if you want to survive, that thing is your go-to. Like, you want to thorny lizards are good for getting wood. Megatheriums are just gonna be good for everything in general. I don't know enough about the new dinosaur, the Vasilosaur, to tell you. But, I don't know, like, best dinosaur is probably the Wyron, but you're gonna need a PT to get a Wyron, and then you're gonna have to do the hard scramble. I'll get into a nest, find a good egg, grab, and then do the hard scramble and run away from angry Wyrons the entire time. So that is one way to go about it. Your first Wyron makes getting your second Wyron easy, but as soon as you have a Wyron egg, that's it. In your opinion, it's the Jerboa? Or the Jaraba? I assume the Jerboa. The Moralitops. Yeah. The Moralitops is... I just call it the camel. Because for some odd reason, it lays camel eggs, not Moralitop eggs, so... But yeah, it's a huge part. You want to survive in the wild, Moralitops is your go-to. But they also don't like, I think Danger Noodle has outlived its purpose here. It was good while it was. It has Bite, which makes it okay. Kenya's not going to be too useful until later. Remove mail. I guess I gotta go deliver that thing. Who do we handle right now? Well, we have Rocky. I've never really considered using Rocky before to deal with this. But I mean, that is an option. Yeah, I guess let's put away Danger Nudes for now. Go grab ourselves the Abra. Yup, Van already went ahead and got it early. He wanted to name it, Gamble Man. Alright, I have almost no money. But that's why I did the purchases beforehand. After this, you're at Crystal, then you're going to Gen 3. Yep, that's the hope anyway. That is the hope. Let me go ahead and get my radio card while I'm here. Question 1. Display the Poke Gear. Can only be female. Yup. Nope. Yup. No. Bingo. Here's your radio card. Cool. Let me check my numbers. They're never what they should be, so it doesn't matter. Nope, none of your ID numbers match. Yep, figured that already. Are you okay, girl? What is it, girl? Yes, I'm talking to you. What is it? Are you okay? You're over there, like, shuffling around, not sure what to do. You're trying to lay down, but you seem to be having troubles laying down. Are you okay, girl? You alright? Something wrong? Feel like you're really gonna... I really hope I like Gen 3. I've never played it before, so it's gonna be a whole new world for me. Who do we go with? There's no real good options here for... I guess Greg would be about the only good option here. Let's heal before we go in the grass. We could go for the Magikarp, but I don't know if it's worth it, frankly. It's extremely strong, but like... I don't know, it's got Bite, but a lot of stuff has Bite. Does Arbok learn Crunch? That's a good question. Let me see. Arbok moveset Gen 2. Do you like Gen 5? It's Gen 3 is kind of like Gen 5. Yeah, I mean, if Gen 3 is like Gen 5, then I'm sure I'll love it. Gen 5 is one of my favorite generations. So Bite, Learn. So it has Bite, Glare, Screech, and Acid. That's really bad moves. Is there nothing that learns Crunch? I swore that there was stuff that learns Crunch, but... Be the Elite Four, you get a Beldum. Is there an aftergame for Gen 3? Like, if you beat the Elite Four, is there more to it than that? Let me see. Ekans moveset Gen 2. It probably is roughly the same. I can't see it learning, like, Glare, Acid. Yeah. So what the hell learns Crunch? Yeah, I think for modern ones it does, but I don't think for the older generations it does. So let's see. Learn set by leveling. So Gen 2, Girafarig learns it. I mean, at level 54, it's not a stab move, though. Steelix, but we can never get one. Houndour, obviously. Raikou learns it. Larvitar. I completely forgot Larvitar was even a Pokemon we could encounter. Because I haven't seen one in our game. Where the fuck do I even encounter it? Like... So, Gold and Silver, it's only in Mount Silver. That's the only time you encounter a Larvitar. That's insane! I had no idea. Like, I knew it was endgame, but Mount Silver at that point, what's the point? Let me look at Mount Silver's, like, Pokemon, because, like, that's so far near the end of the game. Let's see. In Gold and Silver, Doduos and Dodrios, Ponytas, Rapidash, Tangela, Sneasel, Ursaring, and Donphan. That's... None of those are Mount Silver Cave. In Gen 2. So, Golbats at a 5%. Gravelers and Onyxes at 30%. Magmars don't appear. Ursa Rings at a 30%. So Larvitar has a 5% rate. That's why. That's why I don't see it anywhere. Cool. Good to know. But alright, let's see what else we have. So, my only options are Houndour, Raikou, or Girafarig for Crunch. That's it. Not really great odds there. Yeah, I guess maybe going for the, well, there's that. I don't think there's really anything we can encounter in here that's going to... The new ghost type is in Mount Silver. Yeah, but Mistrevious is garbage in Gold and Silver. It's probably really good in later generations, but it's trash in early gens. Okay, Route 34. I don't believe there's anything in this route that's worth really catching. For Silver, Rattata, Abra, Drowsy, 5% chance at a Ditto. 50% chance at a Drowsy. The problem with Ditto is that when you mate with Ditto, whatever the Mon is that you're getting, the baby is going to get the stats from the Ditto rather than the other parent. So I guess Old Rotting would be our best bet here. And we'll just go for the, Magikarp. Route 34. Just switch into Kenya. Kenya can't do too much, so... Level on level, they're the same. As long as it doesn't crit, I'm pretty sure we'll have a Magikarp. We'll save that Lure Ball for later. Alright. Anyone want to name this Magikarp? Who hasn't had a thing yet? I mean, I guess we can start, like, opening up the floor. It doesn't seem like there's much interest here. Not as much as we had last time. For some odd reason, Gold seems to bring more people in than Silver does. If no one's got it, then I'll just go with, we'll just name it Vagabond. Alright, Gamble Man up front. We go with Thwippy. Oh, it disabled my Vine Whip. We'll just go with Cut. Cut's a pretty solid move. Wow, you're pretty tough. I'll call you for a rematch. Cool. I'm on patrol for suspicious individuals. I know, and at night you're gonna think I'm suspicious. Ugh, Mankey. I have no way to fight you, Mankey. About to use Diglett. Yeah, changing the Gamble Man. Out of Gamble Man into Greg here. Water gun it. Go back into Greg here. This is where I do my training. Okay, we'll switch into Rocky. Sandshrew. Out to Gamble Man, and then we'll go for Douglas. About to use Spearow. Gamble Man. Gamble Man. It can't do anything on its own, so we really have to rely on everything else to do all of its work for it. Todd the Camper, do you want a rematch? Oh, I just saw a rare Ditto. I'll call you if I see another rare Pokemon, okay? I'm so mad that he said he saw a rare Ditto. And I'm probably gonna walk in the grass and there's gonna be a Ditto. Well, that's not a Ditto. Hey, look, an Abra. Wonder who's gonna get their move off first. Screw this asleep nonsense. Again? Oh my goodness. It put me to sleep the second I woke up again. Wow. And the fact that Scratch has been disabled this whole time is ridiculous. Hey, it's nighttime. Perfect. That means we can go approach the guards now. And that Growlithe is pretty sweet XP. You're a tough little guy. Cool. I don't see any reason why not. Let's just have Thwippy do its thing. Alright, Thwippy's out of the switch now. Going to Rocky, I suppose. We'll go with Greg because Hyper Fang is nasty. And it can hurt a lot. Okay, let's go heal. Man, after this, I gotta go do taxes. Whippy, you got this. Back, you need some food? All good. We're here. There it is. Learn confusion. It should be able to stand up on its own. I think the best place to do would be to have it fight in the forest, so it can fight on its own. I don't even have my Oh, Ekans is poisoned, so that wouldn't be good anyway. So, not a great idea. Are you glad that you're almost back at the same point? I still have a whole other game, but it is nice to be making progress. Huh. It's a long process to get any real progress is my issue. Why did I flee from battle? Yeah, I think everything is weak against me, either because it's poison or because it's poison. Yeah, we lose crystal rates after this game. We're gonna rock the rest of the series. I believe too. And I will go into Morty's gym with at least 5 or 6 awakenings to make sure. We're not gonna go ahead and let what happened last time happen again, so we're gonna go in there with full confidence and full ability. Here shortly. Learn disable, pointless move right now. We've learned from that. Sure did. Okay, 2. 1. Well, Thwippy is poisoned, so there's no real doing anything with it right now. I think Rocky and Greg are the only ones that we really need to upgrade at the moment. Just go for the tackles. Easy enough, right? magnitude, it's fine. I probably could have magnituded it earlier. No, we're not learning any self-destruct. Why would I want that? Perfect. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not. Hey, look at that Ditto. Sorry, Ditto. I guess Scratch as a neutral move would be better than Water Gun. "21, trying to learn Bite." Get rid of Leer. Bite's a great move. Gamble Man, I really kind of need to work on. Douglas. Let's gotta get Douglas up and going. Hyper Fang, though. I guess Rocky will work. I forgot Hyper Fang is the thing. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Mud Slap? No. Slam. Let's go with the Water Gun. Oh, Water Gun is disabled. Disregard. Slam it is. It's kind of a long grind, so I'm sure this is just a big old boring part of it all for some people. Slam was disabled. Wonderful. There's no good option there to deal with itself. Hey, would you look at that? Now Douglas is an absolute powerhouse. Look at those stats. It like doubles in stats. It's so much better now. Oh. If we can just get Gamble Man up and going. I gotta give Gamble Man something, but I can't afford it right now. I'm a few dollars short. And by a few, I mean I'm like $700 short. I think I could go fight some of these dudes up here on the next area to give it what it needs. Actually, hold on. I can go into the underground to give it what it needs. Water... It's also psychic, so... Oh, but psychic poison... Yeah, we'll have to go with Greg here. Type of alignment do you consider better advantage? I might be able to confusion these down. Yeah. Okay. Could just barely confusion them down, so that works. My Pokemon just got a haircut. See how strong it is. Alright, so how much money do I have? Perfect. Just enough to do it. Just enough to buy it the 1 TM that it needs to be to really get it going. We can't buy any of these because if we do, we won't be able to afford what we need. This is the one. Just buy one fiery punch, it gives it what it needs. There it is. Now it's got Fire Punch, and it's got a whole bunch of the stuff it needs. Listen to Lucky. If you want, trade Pokemon as possible, get different IDs. If you're tired, try the vending machines. Oh, let's go heal first before we do any of that. Oh, right, I still don't own the bike, so I need to be biking everywhere. You going to the gym? Me too. It can do some serious damage to me, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go up Douglas. We're gonna go. There's no idea. I have no idea what's going. I guess we'll go up Douglas. Sure. I'm hot stuff. Sure. Confusion. About to use Meryl. He's really weak. I can't rely on him. Confusion. Confusion. About to use Zubat. Confusion. Diglett. Confusion. Get rid of... There it is. Now I'm already set. He's already on his way to everything he needs to be right now. He's got Psybeam. Perfect. It's funny how, like, 21 is such a massive difference from 20 in Pokemon. There are so many Pokemon that learn moves or get good things at level 21 versus level 20. So if you're gym capping yourself here in Goldenrod, I can 100% understand why people struggle with it. Strictly because gym capping yourself right here cuts you off from things like Bite or just better overall options. We're gonna have Greg up front. He's just gonna do all the work. Yeah, I think we'll just go Rage the same way we did before. No reason not to. It's a solid tactic. It works almost every time. If Geogal goes down right now, or a Geogal, if what even? I keep forgetting the name of our thing because Geogal was such a big part of our last playthrough. If Rocky ends up going down, I understand. Wooper's always a backup, and Wooper's plenty strong. I think level 36 Earthquake or 38 Earthquake makes it undoubtedly better. Plus the immunity to electricity. Don't think I'm a pushover. We gotta get through these two first before we get to Whitney. Really is what it is. Bite was disabled. Wonderful. Cool, no other trainers. We'll go heal real quick. If we gotta use potions, we'll budget it down, but right now we don't have... We don't have the budget for that. We've got a few things. We could purchase one more punching move, but... I think Fire Punch is more useful than any of the other punches. Alright. Up to Whitney we go. Hi, I'm Whitney. Hello. Yeah, whatever. Show me your Pokemon. Oh, perfect. A 2 Rage Milk Tank. Phenomenal. Wah, you meanie. Oh no. It's okay, she'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. What do you want? A badge? Oh, right. That was a good cry. Come for a visit again. Sure. Alright, we're about to get to one of our really solid grinds, which is going to be Stantlers. What is this? What's this? What are you doing to this? Go up by the door. Go up by the door. Go right by the door. Oh, Jesus Christ. She's bounding. Let me take a look at my Pokemon that we have right now. Greg is going to be here until after we finish this gym. Once we finish Morty, I think Greg can disappear. Because we'll be able to get Surf. And Surf will go onto Douglas. Which, Douglas is about to be renamed Walter. I forgot. We were supposed to rename it Walter. Because somebody made a good point that Walter the Wooper would have been way better than Douglas. Can you redeem the chicken? Yeah, I suppose you can redeem the chicken. Hey, Evo, welcome. How are you doing? It's been a while, stranger. Walter, there we are. All right, I warn you, for everybody who is pure of ears and everything, if you do not want your eardrums blown out. I've had enough playing Scorched Earth, and now I'm on Genesis Part 2. That's funny. Yeah, Scorched... I told you! Scorched Earth was a thing. Alright. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm giving you guys the wind-up. Been busy, spreading democracy, running the nightclubs. Gotcha. You hear the wind-up. It's coming. I'm warning you. I would lower down your volume, guys. There you go. You don't have points. It's all good. I getcha. I'll give you one chicken a week for free. Been busy. Yeah, I've been enjoying some Helldivers quite a bit myself. Alright, so Walter is going to replace Greg and Rocky when we get to it. Because of its ground typing, it'll be electric immune. It'll have the water typing, so, you know, we mainly don't use this for its rock typing. We use it for water. Rocky kind of outlives its usefulness, I think, after the 5th gym. So, there's that. What should you do as soon it's your first time playing Genesis 2? I mean, I don't think there's no real rush for Genesis 2. All the resources are really available to you. You have access to pretty much everything you would need. I think learning the rotations in space for resources is really important. That would probably be my first suggestion, is learning the resource rotations. Because I couldn't honestly answer. I don't remember what they are. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and... What's this thing you're wearing? Ah, so... Because you didn't do the thing, you have a tech suit. I mean, that means that tells me you didn't spend too long on the island. The tech suit is normally what you would get for finishing bosses and stuff on the island. It gives you access to things like your heavy punches and fast speeds and flying and stuff like that. It gives you access to a lot of, like, endgame things. In Genesis 2, everyone's just kind of given one. It only really works... It works on something other than Genesis 2. But it's not as good. So we need to get Greg up, because I believe... What's his name is at... I believe he's at level 25 for his Gengar. Oh, I gotta go get the water bottle as well. I'm over here getting ready to try and push through. Yeah, level 25 Gengar. Let's go get ourselves the water bottle. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're gonna have to, like, the tech suit, once you start using a tech suit, you're gonna really hate not using a tech suit. So you're probably gonna make your main base. What's this robot circle thing? Boy, I can't answer any of these questions because these are things where I was saying you should probably play through the map so you could understand it. That gets answered in Genesis 1. Should your first thing be a Maywing? I mean... Your first thing should always be getting resource dinos, but you have been very insistent on Maywing, so I assume that you're gonna want a Maywing. Let me get that water bottle. La la la, have plenty of water. On any map, there are there's for any map that I go to, there's always an escalation of stuff. The first thing that I go for is getting myself a PT. A Parasaur is an easy catch, so I'll knock out a Parasaur, work on that just so I have something to move on the ground. A PT is usually my second catch, so that way I have something to fly with. An RG or an Anki are usually my third and fourth, if I don't catch something else in between. Whenever I get the opportunity, I'll catch myself a Rex. If there's a good one, I'll go for it immediately. If there's not, usually making about 1,000 Narc pots is my first go-to, so getting an Iguanodon or a Parasaur is my big thing. Like, I have a very distinct process. Trying to get myself into metal as quickly as possible is my most important thing to me. Do folder on Maywing bowlers. Folders? I'm not sure what you mean. We've got the squirt bottle. Let's just water gun it. To use Magmar. Water gun it. Mom, I found a useful item. Great. We could go this way. I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know what we could catch here. We could catch some things. Nothing would be fantastic. But let's switch to Rocky here. Because Thwippy wouldn't be good in this grass. Depends on what we encounter. We have 3 balls. Bowlers, things where you can... Oh, the bolas? I don't think a Maywing works with a bola. I don't think so. Maywings are kind of a pain in the ass to capture. Like, because as soon as they get into a fight, they're gonna try and fly away, so you really have to chase down a Maywing. I think when we did it, we had a team of 3, and that was the only way that we could get our we could get their May Wings there was to get a team of 3 together. Because they just kept running, so we had to, like, kind of corral them into an area. Oh, it doesn't matter because Kenya. Yeah, Kenya was considered our capture, so I guess it doesn't matter if we try and catch anything here. We're good. Moving on. It could be bug stuff today. I don't know if it'd be worth going in for bugs or not today. Getting a pincer would be a really good thing. Well, let's start by seeing what items Mom has gotten us here. Super Potion and a Repel. We'll leave the Repel in there for later. The Super Potion's always useful. Let's get our Quick Claw from the teacher lady. Pay attention. Quick Claw, cool. Quick Claw is going to go on to Walter for right now. What level should you get one? As high as you can get it. You always want to go for the highest level that you can safely get a tame at. Welcome back, Van. All right. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our Quagsire here. Get it the first of its, like, big final moves. Do I have some new Mons? Yeah, I got a couple new Mons. The Gamble Man is finally on the team. Kenya is here. We caught a Magikarp. It's not really doing much right now. It's not even on our team. But yeah, I mean, that's about the big extent. We're past all the big stuff. We're just getting Dig for our Wooper or Quagsire right now. When did red drops spawn really early? Oh, they're gonna spawn all over the place. The thing is, drops on Genesis 2 are reversed. So whatever you think of a red drops are not the strongest. It's actually the white drops that are strongest. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of them reversed there. Go for Dig. Dig is going to go on to Walter. Still no Mary. I think there's one Mary chance available, but it's not anywhere near us. Tail Whip out of the way. So now it has Dig. Dig is a phenomenal move. Should allow it to handle quite a few of the things here. Oh, right. Gotta ride my bike. Is a Snow Owl like a Griffin? It does have the dive ability like a Griffin does. But Snow Owls are mainly healers. People use Snow Owls for two things. Number one, when a Snow Owl, like, ends up regurgitating its food, it'll cough up a Snow Owl pellet, and you can use a Snow Owl pellet like fertilizer. And number two, I feel like you should be looking these things up. Because if I keep telling you, you're never gonna learn them. What's the Bronter thing that looks like a robot? They're called Striders. That's about all the info you'll get from me for right now.
He calls himself
Oh, don't say I'm a bad
he's
dog.
Just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog, don't contradict your master.
You're not
I knew you couldn't resist. I knew you couldn't resist spamming it. You always gotta spam. Let's see. Vagabond, Jehoshaphat, Thievery, Brain Damage, You're a Cutie, Booger, Danger Noodle. I guess those are all pretty normal stuff there. We don't really have much to drop or take. The Magikarp could be useful, because then we can go ahead and get ourselves a Gyarados. Striders kind of made everything easy, and I feel really bad about using a Strider sometimes. They make everything so simple. Do the states have their own channels the government owns? Negative. The government does not. That's all public access television, so everything is corporation owned. No, listen, you don't have to apologize. I'm just trying to help you out. Like, I'm trying to help you out because if you learn these things, if you do the research, you're gonna understand a lot better about them. If you ask me the questions, I can tell you on my own experience, but it's not gonna help you retain the information. That's all. Let's see. Where do we go? Oh, I know what this guy has. He has Abracadabra. I remember this dude. He's got 2 Flash Abras, followed by 1 regular Kadabra. We'll get outsped by the Abra. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we will not. Perfect. So use Ekans. I mean, I could just use this thing. Food time? You just had food, what do you mean? Oh, that'll take me down the other route. We can't capture... Well, if we capture this, which is garbage, it'll be our only encounter. So let's see... I think this guy's a Tangela. So we'll go ahead and pull out Mary Mick. Or not Mary Mick. It is now Gamble Man. Man, having to do this so many times, like, I just keep seeing the same things over. You forget that Watermon #1 has Bite. Fire Punch. We'll get this guy back. He's actually fairly good for levels. So this route is 36. Yeah, we don't have a capture for 36. I think I went ahead and intentionally ignored it. Yeah, we don't care about the special encounter. How many gyms have I beaten? I think I've done 3 gyms so far. So we just finished Whitney not that long ago. Let's see. 36 has, since it's nighttime, Nidoran. The possibility of a Vulpix at 10%. The possibility of a Growlithe at 10%. Oh, no, that's on gold. So Vulpix, Hoot-Hoot, Stantler at a 5%, Nidoran's at 30% total. Sudowoodo, not fantastic. I already have something that covers up that particular issue. So we'll go with what do we have that can... These things will know Poison Sting by now, so they'll really hurt Thwippy if I throw it out. I think Mud Slap Walter? No, because Ground and Poison would really hurt. Rock is a great type. It's an alright typing. It's got a lot of defense, but... My issue with it is mainly that I don't have a Mon that is not strong enough to decimate things, but is strong enough to be able to handle fighting any of these Pokemon that come up. Because we're just going to get rid of Sudowoodo. Ugh. Alright, we'll peck it. Ooh. That hurt quite a bit. Okay, now we can throw Rocky up front. Male Nidoran isn't too bad. How long is my live stream? I have no idea. Probably not too much longer, to be honest, because I have to do my taxes at some point. My taxes tend to be like a 2-day excursion, so I may end up having to take tomorrow off just to get my taxes done. Do you not... that he evolves? Do I what that he evolves? Give a nickname to Nidoran. Alright, Francis, you want Francisco, did you want to go ahead and name this thing? Up to you. I'm actually very excited for if we can get a Stantler. Stantler would be a good, solid choice. Do you not let Rocky evolve? What do you mean? No, I should have. So, here's the thing. The Geodude that I caught had an Everstone on it when I caught it. You want to name it Frankly. Got it. Be ironic working for the government and not doing your taxes. Yeah. That would be pretty ironic. And I'm not one of those people of, I'm gonna show the government by not doing my taxes. So he can never evolve. Yeah, I guess when I caught him, he had the Everstone. Here's the thing, though. He was holding it, but I don't know how the Everstone actually works. If I catch a Pokemon with an Everstone, is it never going to evolve? Like... Or does it stop evolution only if it's holding it? Or only if it's traded with it? Yeah, I don't know how the Everstone actually works, so... We'll put Greg up front, because we need it for now. You're gonna check database? Alright, that would be very helpful. Use the squirt bottle. Doesn't like the squirt bottle, and it attacks. Oh no. Water gun. Water gun. So long. Out of my way, poser! Alright, you know what I think is hilarious? Is that this is considered the route transition here, but this is considered the route transition here. So, this is Route 36, right? This is Route 36. This is Route 37, right? Let me make sure I'm not crazy here. An item tail, but the Pokemon holding this is prevented from evolving. Yeah, but that's if it's holding it, is my thing. If I catch it with it and take it off later... Okay, no, never mind. This is a distinct line here. It's the only thing in the database. Let me check it then. It's not like it matters too much. If I catch a Pokemon holding an Everstone, will it evolve later? A Pokemon will still evolve when the correct evolution is used, regardless of whether it's holding an Everstone. Okay, that doesn't help me. Another stone. Everstone is different. Radius type of energy prevents evolution. However, the Pokemon holding... Evolve if it holds an Everstone. If a Pokemon was holding an Everstone with an evolution stone... All it seems to have is that if it's holding an Everstone, it can still evolve. Tsuraki, an inspiration that you don't need to become big to be strong? Sure. What it's going to do is it's going to be an inspiration to find its way into my bank. I hate to say it, but like, Quagsire pretty much replaces both of them. There's no need for either of them at that point. So, we have access to a possible Vulpix. That's Route 36. Let me check 37. I believe has higher chances at Stantlers. Schoolboy, it's me. Tangle is looking great. That's pretty impressive as Tangela beat a Vulpix. Okay, so Silver, we have access to no Pidgeys at night, 10% Vulpix, 60% Hoot Hoots, and 30% Stantlers. So a high possibility of getting a Stantler. Thing we're asleep. Oh, that's not helpful at all. That's not good at all. Alright. Let's just go with Rocky here. Go with Magnitude. Okay. Or... Okay! Let's switch off of that immediately. That was crazy. I forgot how insane Dream Eater was. We almost lost Rocky right then and there. Holy cow. That's crazy. and it's asleep? It's not gonna be able to do anything. That was scary. Yeah, that was extremely scary. Yes, hello, Bill. Yup. Yup. Time travel. Okay, cool. So... we have a couple things that we can do here. Talk to the man. Hey, here's a challenge. I'll give you a gift if you can beat them. Yeah, Kimono Gals are... they're rough. They're not that bad, really, in comparison to, like, Morty or something, but... Hey, how's the Nuzlocke going? Hey! Chupa, nice to see you again. It's going. We're in silver again. So, much better than last time. I think we're gonna go pass through silver pretty fast. And then we'll be able to go ahead and get through... we'll be able to get through Crystal, hopefully. Let's put Greg up front here. Yeah, she's the Flareon one. $25. All good. I think this is either the Espeon one, or the next one's the Espeon one. That's it. Done and done. Cool. What is Dark even, like, what is strong against Dark? I don't even remember, because I think the next one on the list is Umbreon. Fighting and Bug. Overall, it doesn't really have any weaknesses. I guess it does have weaknesses, Ghost and Dark. So Dark is good against Dark? Who the fuck decided that one? Or Dark is weak against it, and Ghost is weak against it. Got it. Disregard. That's on me. Yeah, so Bug and Fighting, and that's basically it. Yeah, we'll just water gun it. No reason not to. $26, all good. Your favorite Pokemon is Machamp, so every time you see a Dark type, you just punch it. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've had a Machamp or a Machop, or... I think I've had one once. Maybe Mankey has been an option, but... Alright, we'll switch the Whippy up front. Oh, I'm so glad it made it. I thought it was gonna knock out. Trying to learn Stun. No, because we're not going to use this thing past this. This is pretty much the extent of all of its use at the moment. And, it's like Walter was made for this fight. Dig. Done. There it is! Skilled trainer, always challenger, never even left a scratch. The way you battled, it's like a dance. Here you go, take this, get your surf! Better teach my Geodude surf, right? We can get rid of Mud Slap at this point. Did you know that in terms of male and female Pokemon? I see. Are you about to go into this one? Is this really what you want to put on the internet? Think about this before you finish typing that. Get rid of Water Gun for Surf. I can't put Kenya away, so it's kind of a burden in my thing right now. I don't want to do the gym at the moment. I'm not ready for it. No. We all know the copy pasta. Alright, so we're gonna get some Awakenings. 4 Awakenings is really all I'm gonna need, I think. We'll pick up a couple, 3 Super Potions should be fine. We're gonna pick up 8 Great Balls. That should about cover everything we need for a while. Out that way is... We don't even have a Heracross encounter. Not anytime soon, anyway. The next Heracross encounter we have is going to be way off in the distance, so there's no point in worrying about it. Let's go ahead and get our Mons up to 25. Not ready for the gym. With that attitude, you'll never impress the ladies. Ha! Yep, that's it. That's what I'm here for, to impress the ladies. Listen, I'm okay with myself, and if the ladies aren't okay with me... I'm just kidding. Get yourself in shape. Don't just work on your personality. Personality can't be seen from across a bar. But a bicep can. She may not be able to see your abs yet, but she can feel the presence of them underneath your shirt. If your abs are powerful enough, they'll radiate their own personality. Alright, so... Greg is pretty much going to be our powerhouse. We don't have Magikarp this time around. We don't have Gyarados to go ahead and do our business for us. So... Hoot Hoot's our first encounter. Not great. Oh, right. I still have to go for... Yeah, let's go for our capture. Impress the damn ladies. Listen, if they want to see impressive, I can show them my Pokemon card collection. That's impressive. No Hoot Hoots. No Hoot Hoot, no! Hoot Hoots! Hoot Hoot, get out of here! Oh my lord. Is this the only thing that exists in this grass? Apparently. Hey, a Vulpix! Now that's an unexpected find. Now let's see if this is actually going to be good or not. Vulpix, I believe, has Roar. So there's not very much I can do about it without really hurting it. We might have to go for the Dry Catch here. And just hope for the best. Yep, there it is. Alright, Route 37's dead. I figure that might be the case. Oh, I can double water gun it and that'll be that. Go for a dig. Slam. Dig. Oh, okay, I guess we're not digging. Are you serious? What is this? I guess we'll just surf. I don't think I'm fast enough to beat it in the punch. To beat it. It's a punch, so I just kind of have to hope I can win. Jesus. Slam is so inaccurate. It's gonna get replaced here when we get to Earthquake. And then after that, it's set. It's got all of the moves it needs. Earthquake, Dig, Earthquake and Dig are mainly the big ones. Surf is useful. It doesn't really need anything else after 36, so... Once I get Earthquake, it's set. Come on and slam. Welcome to the Space Jam. No amnesia, because we're not going for amnesia Pokemon. If we get it to do what it does, we don't have to worry about anything else, so... No, sir. Stop trying to put me to sleep. Oof, I think that's about as far as I'm willing to push the luck there. Let's go ahead and work on Rocky. I don't think Rocky needs to be too heavy. Honestly, I think it's fine. Oh jeez, okay. Oh my god! Why? I guess this should prepare me for the gym fight. It's probably them putting a whole bunch of stuff that will go ahead and put you to sleep to be like, hey, I hope you're prepared with awakenings. Just subtly trying to tell you what the gym's about. I didn't even know that was there. Wow. 23. I just realized I could be rock throwing the hoot hoots instead of wasting my tackles. At 25, it should be good. Once we hit 25, that's pretty much what we're chilling at. I don't need to really worry about gym cap, but it is kind of nice to maintain it. See, there we go. It evolved. 100% no issues. Alright, time to get Gamble Man up front to do its job. So just not perfectly strong enough to do the thing, but that means it probably will not take out the Stantlers in one go either. Is it worth it? It's not. It's not worth it. Possibly getting slapped and dying. Alright, let's go ahead and get our saves in here. Alright guys, I think that is going to be it for today. We'll go ahead and get back on the grind and everything on Monday, because I've got to do taxes, and taxes are a long thing for me. Going to watch the Mike Tyson, like to see Tyson win. I'm pretty sure Tyson would win, but I thought it was already canceled because he said, Mike Tyson beat me up so much in sparring that, you know, he put a hole in my brain, which, you know, I think is some bullshit. You just don't suddenly develop a hole in your brain. It's not how that works. But I thought that whole fight had been canceled. So, I mean, listen, if it is, I'll find some way to watch it, because Mike Tyson is gonna destroy the shit out of Jake Paul. Even if Jake Paul is a pretty mediocre boxer, which he's not a bad boxer, it's Mike Tyson. That is a man with a demon inside him. And he's got no problem unleashing that on anybody in front of him. So, I don't see that fight going well if it's still going. Always empty. Alright, everybody. I will go ahead and see you all on Monday. I gotta get my taxes done, so it's gonna take me pretty much all weekend. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. I will see you all again on Monday. Until then, have a good one. And until I see you then, yeah, stay golden. Man, I'm bad at these outros.